Welcome, CNG 132 online. This is the midweek check-in just to make sure you guys are on the right track. I was reading through the discussions um, for week 4. They all looked good so far. Um, it's interesting to see that when you guys do pick these same topics, just the different takes that each one of you get. Um, Always interesting. That's why I kind of moved this to the discussion topic instead of having you guys write papers to myself. I always find that very, very useful to see that work uh, when you when actually you discuss it amongst yourselves and get to reflect amongst yourselves. Let's see. We are in week 4. For this midweek check-in, make sure you get that test. Don't forget about the test. That's the only thing extra that we have this week. We do, let's see, I just got word that Transcender is starting to migrate to a new site, but if you do have codes, don't worry, they still will work. Transcender will just migrate the existing code over to their new site. But we're not quite getting introduced to Transcender. Maybe in about 2 more weeks after this week, 2 more weeks, we'll start bringing up Transcender. So if you do score low on test number 1, make sure to tune in and watch the videos regarding Transcender for that. Let's see, I think that's all I have for the midweek check, and we look like right on track. The discussions did look a little light. Make sure you guys are posting. Yeah, 9 posts, 9 threads. Make sure you guys are posting by Wednesday, so it gives your classmates a chance to respond to those. Only a few of us have initially posted, but just to make sure we get the full benefit, make sure everybody is participating in that. I believe that's all I have for the midweek check-in. I am feeling a lot better. Today's the actual day that I felt very close to 100% since last Thursday. But besides that, I think I got all the grading done. Yeah, all the grading done except for this week. Some more stuff floated in, which I will continue grading, or I'll just continue grading through the week for that, and then come Monday, should be completely caught up. If you do have any questions, I was messing around with the Mindtap portion that has to do with the labs. So if you do see your score change from the labs, that's just me tinkering within Mindtap. I know we haven't had the best of luck, but this is the first semester this new material is rolling out. So not only you guys, but the face-to-face class, we're trying to find all the issues and get all the issues reported so that the class in the summer and the fall have a much smoother course than we're currently having now. So like I said, grades have been manipulated within Mindtap. And double check if something's not transitioning over, make sure I'm aware of it. I do look at that, but there is chances that looking at two different browser tabs, I may miss something. And I believe that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask myself or Barry. The good news that I even mentioned in class is that in week 6, I believe we only have one, two, three. We have 2 labs, 6-1 and 6-2. But then when we go to week 7, as you see, there are no more labs. We simply go to lab simulation, and then the quiz. Or that's review. That should not be there. Huh. Okay. But only a couple more weeks of the labs, and then we should be out of that area and back into lab simulations and projects only. I did add a news item, which I thought was kind of cool. I saw this article earlier this morning when I was getting going. Databreachtoday.com. So basically, Uber was hacked a little bit more than a year ago. Hid it for a year, and then was I forget the whole story. But then they hired, or I shouldn't say they hired, a third party company came in, told them where their error was, said they want to be paid $100,000. You know, once you look at this, you know, what I want give me your feedback on it. We can start discussions for next week. around this since this came up. But if you want to just stay on track and do a case, that's fine. Or I should say stay on track. If you want to do a case, that's fine. Or if you want to talk about this particular what's going on, well, I should say the whole Uber thing, but this particular instance of this, quite interesting. So make sure you choose either case or that, I guess I should say. But definitely very interesting reading. And if you want to rant about it, wait till Monday, 12 o'clock a.m., and feel free to post your discussion first. When I read it, I was like, okay, I can see how this kind of goes both ways. Um, but definitely let me know how you feel about that. Something interesting that happened in the news. I'll do one more check-in this weekend just to make sure everyone's still okay and everyone's attempting the test, or a reminder to take the test. Have a good Thursday, have a good Friday, and I'll check in Saturday, Sunday.